I made the biggest mistake of my life, and I have to live with it every single day. Growing up, my dad and I were constantly at odds. He was old school, strict, and always pushed me to be someone I wasn't. We hadn't had a real conversation in months, just short, tense exchanges that usually ended in one of us walking away. One Tuesday evening, we had the biggest blowout of our lives. It started over something small, a chore I hadn't finished, but it spiraled into years of built-up resentment. I screamed at him that he was the reason I couldn't wait to leave home. I told him he was a failure as a father and that I didn't want his name anymore. The last thing I said before slamming my bedroom door was, "I wish you were never part of my life." I stayed in my room, ignoring his knocks. He eventually stopped. I fell asleep feeling a twisted sense of victory, thinking I had finally won an argument. The next morning, I woke up late. The house was unusually quiet. I walked into the kitchen, expecting to see him drinking coffee, ready for another round of silence. Instead, I found a note on the counter. It said, "I know I'm hard on you, but it's only because I want you to be better than I ever was. I love you, son. See you tonight." He never made it home that night. I spent the next few days in a blur of grief and static. I kept looking at that note, realizing those were the last kind words he ever wrote to me, while the last words I ever spoke to him were filled with hate. A week after the funeral, I found a small box in his workshop. Inside was a collection of every drawing I'd ever made as a kid, every report card, and a photo of us at a baseball game when I was 6. On the back, he had written, "My greatest pride. I would give everything I own just to take back those last 10 seconds of our final conversation. I would give anything just to say, 'I love you' one more time and hear him say it back. If you still have the chance to talk to your parents, please don't let an argument be the last thing they hear from you. Swallow your pride, let go of the anger, and tell them you love them. You never know which goodbye is going to be the permanent one."